It was meant to be a relaxing weekend escape. My husband, Daniel, and I had been organizing this trip for a while. A small, quiet cabin in the mountains. No cell phones, just us and nature. We packed up the car the night before and hit the road early the next morning. Full of excitement, eager to leave behind our fast-paced routines. The road twisted and rose steadily into the hills. We laughed, listened to old playlists, and talked about everything and nothing at all. There was something haunting yet peaceful about the quiet forest all around. Felt like we were completely alone in the world. But as the sunlight started to fade behind the trees, the mood began to shift. Roughly 2 hours into the drive, the energy inside the car changed. Daniel grew silent, his grip tightening on the steering wheel. I asked him if he was okay. He nodded, but I knew he was uneasy. His eyes moved across the road ahead as though he was searching for something. Eventually we came to a fork in the road. The GPS showed we needed to go left to get to our cabin. Daniel slowed the car and came to a complete stop. He stared at the path ahead, then glanced toward the trees, then back at the road. I stayed quiet, waiting, confused. Then he said quietly, almost in a whisper, "Turn around. Now." His voice wasn't scared. It was serious, calm, final. I didn't question it. I didn't argue. I simply nodded, shifted the car into reverse, and turned back. As we drove, Daniel kept checking the rearview mirror, as if expecting something or someone to come up behind us. We sat in silence for several minutes. Finally I had to ask, "What's going on?" He hesitated, then replied, "I don't know." But the second we got near that fork it felt wrong. Like we were being watched. Like something was waiting for us. I had known Daniel for 7 years. He wasn't someone who scared easily. He had served in the military, been in war zones, faced real threats. If he said something felt off, I believed him. Still, a cold shiver crept down my back as we drove away. About 20 minutes later, we came across a small gas station. We decided to stop, to refuel and maybe calm down with some coffee. While I went inside to grab drinks, Daniel spoke with a guy behind the counter. When I came back out, his face looked pale. "We're not going back," he said firmly. The clerk had warned him. There had been recent robberies and vanishings along that same mountain route. Couples going on weekend trips, just like us, who were never found again. Police suspected a gang using fake signs to guide tourists off the main road into traps. My stomach dropped. If we'd taken that left turn, if I hadn't listened to Daniel, we could have been another name on a missing persons report. We checked into a tiny motel nearby. It wasn't fancy, but it felt safe. That night we barely said a word. We just held each other, quietly grateful to still be here. The next morning, Daniel kissed my forehead gently. "You trusted me when it mattered," he said. "Thank you." I smiled, tears filling my eyes. He had protected us. We never went back to that cabin, never even tried to rebook. But that moment brought us closer than we'd ever been. It showed us that sometimes all you have is a feeling and someone who believes in it. Even years later, I sometimes wake up thinking about that road.